This guy's a true Baylor fan.
Wow, he is.
Check out my SoundCloud, Waldo J.
Smile.
Uh-oh, he's taking a picture.
Hey, what's up everybody? I'm at a Baylor basketball game. I haven't been to one in a long time, but I know some of the guys on the team. They're all great guys, so let's check it out. We got a packed crowd here at the Farrell Center. We had to fight for the seat. Glad you could make it. We're in for a good one here. Baylor versus Texas Southern.
Sick of Bears.
Do you see that guy right there? See that guy? See him? Right there?
Funny story about that guy. His name is Jake Lindsey. He's actually a really good basketball player. But one time, I was in the rec center. You guys saw that the other day. And a lot of times the basketball players would come in there and play during the off season. This is back when my buddy Ish Wainwright and Isaiah Austin and there was a bunch of other guys, like really big guys, like 6'8" or taller in the slick playing. And Jake was sitting on the side with a clipboard and I thought he was like one of the people who just checks to make sure the basketball players go to class. Turns out he was on the basketball team. Mind you, this dude's like still 6'5", so he's still a lot bigger than me, but he looks small compared to the other guys, and I thought he was just like a trainer that worked for the team. Jake, if you're watching this, I think you're a great basketball player. For all my German subscribers, this is our arena, our basketball arena for our college. Only our college uses this, but we also use this for volleyball games, and this is actually where the graduation ceremony is going to be. So on Saturday, when Caitlin graduates, she'll come here and do the whole commencement. So there's a guy down here, down by the floor, black Nike hat. He has been at every single Baylor basketball game in like the last 5 years. I totally made that up, but every time I've ever been to one, he's been sitting there, wears the same thing. He waves a towel around. I wouldn't be surprised if he is the best Baylor basketball fan in all of Waco, maybe even the world. So at halftime, I'm gonna go down there and see if I can't get an interview with him. I want to know what motivates him to come to every game, to push past the crowds of people to get in the front row.
Wow, he is.
Mama? So got big ears, small ears.
Although I'm sitting up here like a total loner, back in college we would always sit down closer to the student section. Gets a little more rowdy. There's a section here called the Bear Pit, and it's like for all the students who are big fans, where you can yell and make signs and wear weird costumes. You sit right next to the band. Let me just go show you.
How do you feel? You look like you're really into this game. What's the score? Without looking.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know. I'm more of a football girl.
Texas Southern foul number 15. Shots for your Bears.
Score is 34-24. Baylor is winning over Texas Southern.
This guy is a living legend. I said before that I didn't think that you had missed a game in a while, but let him know for yourself.
So every home game since '99, and that's football and basketball.
1999.
1999.
So every home game this man has been at. I've seen you from across the gym when I was here in school, and I always thought, man, that is a true Baylor fan. So what gives you the passion for Baylor? that makes you come every game, even when not that many people show up?
Oh, well, I mean, it's just been a thing that my family has done. My wife and my kids come with me.
Okay.
It's just something that we do. My grandmother actually worked in the admissions department until she retired. So back in the day, they used to just hand out tickets.
Yeah.
So that was what I started doing when I was little. Started coming in '92 actually.
Okay.
And was hit or miss when I would come.
Yeah.
And then when I was finally able to start driving, I was up there. Man.
So you've been at every basketball and football game.
That's correct.
So you actually probably watched me play. I played at football here in 2014.
Yeah, I know you did.
You know who I am?
Sauce Nacho, right?
Oh shoot! I thought that was just like legend.
Man.
People didn't know anymore. This guy's a true Baylor fan because
That's my guy right here.
I was only here for a year. Like it's a long story.
I got you.
Long story, but I had a couple more years. I was looking forward to it, didn't happen. So I really appreciate the true Baylor fans that know everything.
Of course.
What's your message to Baylor fans who, you know, they don't really want to come out because it's not a big game? For a 1 in 11.
Every game is a big game. You've got a top 20 team in the country out here. There's free admission if you're a student. There's no reason you shouldn't be here.
What do you have to say to encourage fans? I know we had a tough season, 1 in 11 in football. What is your encouragement to fans for next year?
Oh, next year? Oh man, we're going to be so much better. You've got experience. You've got an offensive line coming in. I think we're going to be just fine. You've got talent coming back at the skill positions. Charlie is Charlie, and just I think Coach Rule has the discipline to where it needs to be. And I think once we start figuring out that system, we're gonna be all good to go, man.
Hey.
No concerns here.
Appreciate it, Chris.
Hey,
I've been wanting to meet you for a long time.
Yeah.
But for all my Baylor fans out there, if you ever had a Baylor basketball game, you'll know my man. He always got the jersey on. He's always got the sleeves on. He's the biggest fan out there. You guys need to learn from Chris. This is the man.
Can I get it? Yeah.
All right, what do you?
Check out my SoundCloud, Waldo J.
All right. All right. Y'all want to be on the vlog too?
Yeah, what's up? Sickle Bears. Okay, Sickle Bears. Hey, yo. Creighton.
Creighton?
Okay. I don't know.
You don't know your name is?
I'm Tristan.
Tristan. All right, guys.
Sickle Bears.
Let's go. Great game, Bears win. That's Chris. Baylor fans, if you don't know him, get to know him. Great guy, true Baylor fan. I was actually really surprised when he knew who I was because I only played here at Baylor for 1 year. And the thing about sports, college sports, all sports, the thing about everything actually, people forget. That's just the nature of humans. And so it's kind of cool when people still remember me here in Waco. And that's one of the things I've always loved about Baylor. Been a very family-like. People remember you, they care about you more than just what you play on the field and on the court. So thanks, Chris. Great to meet you. Sick 'em Bears.
When it's over, I press rewind. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robbers, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my Robin. 17 shots, no 38.